Hi, my name is John Kelly of the Kelly Law Team, and I wanted to talk today about using a counteroffer effectively, and importantly, using 3 tips that I think are going to help you make effective counteroffers. Now, in any personal injury claim, when you submit your records and bills to the insurance adjuster with a demand, you'll initially get an offer in. It's your initial offer is what we call it. Now, what most attorneys know is that an initial offer is not all the money that's available. In fact, there's often a lot more money available in your case, and you need to do what you can to negotiate the case to elicit their top offer. So we do a counteroffer, and what you do is you initially reject their first offer. And you can do that in writing with your counteroffer. It can be an email to the adjuster, it can be a letter, but you want to reject their offer and make a counteroffer. And the first tip in making a counteroffer is to include something new. Now, the adjuster already has your information. Presumably they have your bills, your records from your treatment. But maybe there's something else that you left out. Maybe there's some additional information that you can include in a counteroffer so that they can take that information and use it to go to their supervisors, the adjuster's supervisors, and say, look, there's some additional information, there was a counteroffer made, maybe we should consider that. So pick something new. Maybe it's additional treatment that you received, maybe you have some new physical therapy bills, maybe you had another injury that you didn't talk about as much in your initial demand. Maybe it's just something in your life, part of the pain and suffering that you didn't include, such as like a vacation that you missed. The second thing that I would recommend doing is provide additional documentation or evidence of that thing that you've added. So if you added additional therapy, you're going to want to get those additional records. So if it's a new doctor, you want to get those doctor's records and submit them to the insurance adjuster. Maybe it's photographs of you doing the therapy. Or maybe if it's something like a vacation, you include your itinerary that you missed out on this vacation and say, look, I had a vacation plan. I no longer was able to go. I had paid for it. Here's my booking. And therefore you can consider that. And the third thing I would recommend doing is to put a dollar figure on the amount that you're willing to settle for. So your counteroffer might be something like, hey, we received your initial offer of $15,000. I'm rejecting your initial offer and I'm making you a counteroffer in the amount of $35,000. These 3 tips will be helpful in making sure to elicit the top offer of the adjuster. How many times can you counteroffer? Technically, you can counteroffer as much as you want until you believe you've gotten the adjuster up to their top dollar. And it's a good chance you'll start finding out, because at some point when you do a couple of counteroffers, they will tell you this is as much as we're going to get on the table without maybe a litigation, filing the lawsuit. I hope these tips helped you in negotiating your claim and the 3 tips for a counteroffer and being effective. If you have additional questions, please give me a call. Kelly Law Team, 602-283-4122.